If you've ever traveled between the United States and Europe, you might have noticed something interesting about the breakfast cereal aisles. The same brands often taste different, the ingredients vary, and even the packaging sends different messages. But why are breakfast cereals so different in these regions? It comes down to varying regulations, consumer preferences, and cultural attitudes toward food. 1. Stricter ingredient regulations in Europe. One of the biggest reasons for the difference lies in food safety regulations. Europe tends to have stricter rules regarding additives, artificial colors, and sweeteners. Artificial colors. In the US, many cereals are brightly colored, thanks to artificial dyes like red 40 and yellow 5. These are often used to make cereals more appealing to children. In Europe, such dyes are either banned or must carry a warning label about potential effects on children's behavior. European cereals typically use natural coloring agents like beetroot juice or turmeric. High fructose corn syrup. This common U.S. sweetener is often absent from European cereals due to stricter regulations and consumer demand for natural ingredients. European cereals are more likely to use cane sugar, honey, or other natural sweeteners. Genetically modified organisms. European countries have more stringent rules on GMOs, so cereals sold in Europe are often GMO-free, whereas many American cereals contain GMO ingredients like corn and soy. 2. Different levels of sweetness. American cereals are typically sweeter than their European counterparts. In the U.S., breakfast cereal has long been marketed as a fun, indulgent, and convenient meal, essentially a dessert you can eat for breakfast. This has led to higher sugar content, with some American cereals containing up to 50% sugar by weight. In Europe, cereals are often viewed as a healthier option, so brands tone down the sugar. While European cereals can still be sweet, they're more likely to include natural sugars from dried fruit or whole grains. 3. Marketing differences. Breakfast cereals in the US are often heavily marketed to children with colorful packaging, cartoon mascots, and prizes inside the box. This fun-focused approach leads to a variety of sugary, brightly colored cereals like Fruit Loops, Lucky Charms, and Cap Crunch dominating the shelves. In Europe, cereal marketing tends to target adults and focus on health benefits. Packaging often highlights fiber content, whole grains, or organic certifications. Brands like muesli and granola dominate the European market, catering to consumers looking for a more nutritious breakfast. 4. Portion sizes. Portion sizes also differ. American cereal servings tend to be larger, aligning with the US, as generally larger portion sizes for most foods. In Europe, cereal packages often come with smaller serving recommendations, reflecting a culture that prioritizes moderation. 5. Cultural attitudes toward breakfast. Breakfast traditions vary widely between the US and Europe. In the US, cereal is seen as a quick and easy solution for busy mornings, fitting into a culture that values convenience. This has led to the rise of sugary, ready-to-eat cereals that cater to the grab-and-go lifestyle. In many European countries, breakfast is more leisurely, often involving fresh bread, cheese, or yogurt. Cereals are popular, but they're typically enjoyed in smaller portions and as part of a balanced meal. What does this mean for consumers? For travelers and expatriates, adjusting to the differences in cereals can be a surprise. Americans in Europe may find their favorite cereals less sweet or missing entirely, while Europeans in the US might be shocked by the vibrant colors and sugary options dominating the shelves. The bottom line: the differences in breakfast cereals between the US and Europe are more than just taste. They reflect deeper contrasts in food culture, regulations, and consumer preferences. Whether you prefer the sugary indulgence of American cereals or the more natural, health-focused options in Europe, these differences highlight how even the simplest meals are shaped by where we live.